Hi my friends, today I'm in Bir Mourad Rais and we are going to visit an area of Algiers known as Tixeraine. Tixeraine is a neighborhood which I guess is part of the Bir Khadem area. So this is the main street of Bir Khadem. Sorry, of Bir Mourad Rais. Bir Mourad Rais. Bir Mourad Rais is one of the oldest suburbs of Algiers. Now it has become a very important. There is a vocational school on the right. It's an institute for teaching various specialties and professions. Anyways, Bir Mourad Rais has become a very important crossroads in the upper parts of Algiers. So it's from Bir Mourad Rais that you could go to Hidra, Valdidra, El Mouradia, Blida. So this street here is in fact like an extension of National Road or National Highway 1. So now if you want to go to Blida, you just drive straight on it. In fact, if you want to go to, I mean, even to the Sahara, you keep driving south, keep driving straight until you reach the Algerian desert. In fact, National Highway 1 goes as far as the Nigerian border, and Niger is one of our neighbors to the south. And now we have reached the area known as La Côte. And this is the Algiers Blida Highway. And everything we see in front of us is normally part of the Bir Khadem municipality. And Tixeraine is a neighborhood located in between Saïd Hamdin and Bir Khadem. So this is the entrance to Bir Khadem. The entrance to Tixeraine is a little bit further away. That's why we've got to remain on this right lane. The area is being developed and lots of buildings and apartment complexes are being erected. Algiers is a sprawling city. It's constantly this woman or this man has been careless. He didn't even check oncoming traffic. This is one of the dangerous things you've got to avoid here. So this is the entrance to Tixeraine. Okay. The same road leads to a suburb known as Draria, and Draria isn't very far from Aknoun, and it's mainly on the left. The white wall on the left here is in fact the cemetery. It's the local cemetery. And this is Tixeraine, the Tixeraine road. There are a lot of stores here now, but 20 years ago, or or 30 years ago, there was almost nothing here. It was a completely rural area. There were only farms, in fact. I have a cousin in the area, and we used to visit her. In the 1990s, and still remember how empty or how deserted this area was back then. But the funny thing is that back then, in the 1980s and the 1990s, taxis would bring you here, and they would charge you a fee according to the meter. Okay, it's not like today. Most taxi drivers here in Algiers wouldn't use the meter in order to charge you. They would just suggest you need to haggle with them. They are going to suggest you a fee, and it's up to you to haggle. And if you accept, then well, that's it. And it's more expensive than when they charge you with a meter. That's something. This area here is known as Mgnouch. The hospital, the Tixeraine hospital, is on the left, and it's a specialized hospital. It's a hospital specialized in bone diseases and re-education. It's a very important hospital. And I, as an Algiers citizen, avoid taking taxis just because of that. I almost never take a cab in order to go someplace, because I don't want to haggle. I don't want to be charged a fee that's way more expensive than the normal fee. I would only take a taxi when the route is clear. See, there is a and the fee is reasonable. For example, they would take you without a meter, of course. They would charge you say 100 dinars from Hussein Day to Al Harrash. 100 dinars. Okay, that seems reasonable. All right, so I'm taking you. But when they charge you, for example, 600 dinars from place to place, and you don't know what that fee is based on, then you'd better not haggle and not take the taxi. I don't know. There is a hotel here. I guess that this is the Mouflon d'Or Hotel. It's one of the oldest hotels here in Algiers. Let's say, no, the Capucines, Restaurant Cafeteria des Capucines. So there is but the Mouflon d'Or is somewhere here. I remember drinking juice here at this cafeteria, and there is a hotel here somewhere, because we are in fact approaching the Said Hamdin area, and the Mouflon d'Or hotel is not very far from here, and the word mouflon is French for an animal, the bighorn. So it's our African bighorn. North Americans have bighorns, and here in Africa and Eurasia we have the mouflon, which is our bighorn, our wild sheep. And now we are approaching the Said Hamdin area. Bir Aknoun amusement park isn't very far from here, by the way. I remember that I came here, I mean from my cousin's place to this area on foot, my brother and I, to go to that park, although I can't really tell where it is. Alright, so this is the southern bypass waterway, the Bir Aknoun waterway, and but we are driving in the direction of Cuba and the airport at Dar al-Bida and Said Hamdina as well. We have just seen how to drive from Bir Mourad Rais to Tixeraine. It only took us 10 minutes in order to drive the whole route to enter Tixeraine and then exit it. It's almost miraculous. Wow. Because usually there is traffic in Tixeraine. Now I guess that you can recognize where we are. Well, I hope that you liked my video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notifications button in order to receive notifications on my future videos. Drive safely, take care of yourselves, and goodbye.